Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are doing fine at home. I am your teacher Neha, and children, today we are going to see the 6th standard physics. It's the 4th lesson and the name of the lesson is temperature and its measurement. So children, whenever you hear the word temperature, what do you feel? Yes? Something very cold, something very hot, right? As you can see over here children, when you are taking a hot cup of coffee and you dip your biscuit inside that, you will see that it becomes very loose, right? Because it's very hot. Same way, when you are taking an ice cube and you hold it in your hand, you can just keep it only for some time, right? You cannot keep it for long hours because it will be some kind of too high coldness. So, the topic which we are going to see today is about temperature. So children, let's see what does temperature mean. So temperature is nothing but, here what you can see first, you tell me. Yes, this person is feeling what? It's feeling so cold, right? The temperature right now here when you are observing, yesterday it was so cold. Same way in summers, or when your body is very hot, you have fever. That time your body will become hot. So same way children, whenever the degree of or the measurement of hotness or coldness, that measure is known as the thermometer temperature. And same way, when you need to find what is the temperature of your body, you will use what? You will use a thermometer. So thermometer is what? Thermometer is a device to measure temperature. Okay, same way, the definition of temperature is the measure of hotness or coldness. Okay, so this is the basic thing what you know about the temperature. So students, this thermometer is known as the clinical thermometer. You can see here that the value starts in the degree Celsius with 35 degree and it ends with 42 degree, right? And below you can see that it is the Fahrenheit degree Celsius or Fahrenheit temperature, right? So this is the clinical thermometer. After knowing about temperature and thermometer, you are going to know about a different thing which is known as the thermometric scales. So children, generally if you have the hot body temperature, you will have around 100 degrees Celsius, right? There we are using what word? Degree Celsius. But same way, there are three major scales which are used to measure the temperature. So the first scale which you can see over here, this scale is known as Celsius scale. What it is known as? Celsius. Okay. Celsius means what children? Celsius means here it is a scale for finding the temperature. So children, when you are seeing a Celsius scale, the lower point, that is the lowest point, there will be 0 degree Celsius. And same way, if you are going to the highest point, that highest point will be 100 degrees Celsius here. And children, the second one is the Fahrenheit scale. Generally, we don't use Fahrenheit, okay? Only the difference between a degree Celsius and Fahrenheit is, for degree Celsius, the lower point is 0 degree Celsius, but for Fahrenheit, the lowest temperature is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Same way here, higher degree is 100 degrees Celsius and for Fahrenheit, it is 212 degree Fahrenheit, okay? Yes. Then after this children, there is one more scale which is known as the Kelvin scale. So children, generally if you are talking about the temperature, you will talk about Kelvin temperature. Okay. So why this is known as the Kelvin temperature? Because in olden days there was a person named Lord Kelvin. He found out that the temperature of a body can go below 0 degree Celsius. So here when the degree is going below 0 degree Celsius, he found that the lowest temperature can be noted as minus 273. What the lowest temperature was given as, children? It was minus 273 degrees Celsius. So after that he named this 273 degrees Celsius as absolute zero, and after when he got died, the people named that absolute zero as Kelvin zero in his remembrance. So here we can write that for Kelvin scale, the lowest point is 0 Kelvin, and in degree Celsius it is minus 273 degrees Celsius, and the highest point is 273 plus 100 degrees Celsius, which is 373 Kelvin. Okay? Yes. So children, after that let's do the comparison between the degree Celsius and the Kelvin scale. So here children, you can see that both the lower values, that is the lower points of Kelvin and degree Celsius, is having the difference of 273. So you can write for Kelvin, and here you write it as Celsius. So children, here you saw that if you are making a box, here you can see that the lower limit and the upper limit. Okay. So here the lower limit of Kelvin scale was 273. Okay. What it was? Minus 273 degrees Celsius if you want to compare, or you can even write it as 0, and here in degree Celsius the value was 0 degrees Celsius. Same way here the higher value was given as 373 Kelvin, and here it was 100 degrees Celsius. So this way you can see that there is the difference between 273 degrees Celsius to come and add to the Kelvin scale. So according to that there are few formulas. So the formula you can write it as Kelvin is equal to 273 plus the degrees Celsius value if you need to do the conversion. Same way if you want to convert a degree Celsius, you can use this question. Okay. And now let's see some problems here children. So here the first problem is given as convert the following Celsius scale into Kelvin. So children, first value is 20 degrees Celsius. So you need to convert it into Kelvin. So the formula is what children? The formula, I will write it common here. You will write Kelvin is equal to 273 what? 273 plus the degree Celsius value. Now first let's do the first question, which is having 20 degrees Celsius. So you will write K is equal to 273 plus degree Celsius here is 20. So write it down 20. So K is equal to, just add this, what will be the answer? The answer will come as 293 Kelvin. So you can say that 20 degrees Celsius is equal to 293 Kelvin. Same way if you have a negative value of Celsius, how you can do? You can write it as K, this is Kelvin, then there will be 273, then according to the formula it is plus, and the value is minus 30. So you can take a bracket, write it as minus 30. Okay. So minus and plus, when you are doing the comparison, it will become as minus. So it will be 273 minus 30, and what will be the answer children then? Then K value will be equal to 243. 243 what? 243 Kelvin. Okay. So this is the way how you can convert the degree Celsius into Kelvin. Same way if you need to convert the Kelvin into a degree Celsius, how you can do is you can just minus 273. So let me write the formula here children first. You can write it as, again you write Kelvin is equal to 273 plus degree Celsius. Now this degree Celsius you need to move it this side. So you can write it as degree Celsius is equal to K minus 273. Okay. So this formula only you have to apply. So now let's come to the first problem. So the first problem here is degree Celsius is equal to Kelvin is how much? It is 40. Then minus 273. So you can say that 40 minus 273 will come as what? Let me write this. It will come as minus 233 degree Celsius. So you can say that 40 Kelvin will be equal to minus 233 degree Celsius. Same way here it's coming the value as minus 20, right? So it is already minus 20. Now how the conversion will go on as? You can write it as that formula degree Celsius is equal to Kelvin, which is minus 20, then again minus 273. So minus minus is there, it will become plus, and then answer will come as, it will come as 293 degree Celsius. Okay. So this way we are doing the problems. Okay, understood children? Yes, and here children the sign of the both is being added, but you should put the negative sign over here. So it will be minus 293 degree Celsius. Okay? Yes. So children, after seeing about the temperature, there is one more conspiracy. Just imagine I am giving you a spoon of sugar. So can you tell me how much the spoon of sugar is carrying? How much sugar is there? You can say approximately it will be 2 grams or 3 grams, right? But you cannot say how much correctly it is present. Same way, in this one shawl, how much meters of cloth has been used? How much liter of milk has been poured? So this way you are not giving the accurate value. Sometimes you are doing the assumptions. That assumptions can be known as estimation. Estimation means it's not the correct value, but it will be nearby the true value. Okay. And same way, if you need to find the accurate value, which is the correct value or true value, that time you will have the correct measurements. And here the measurement, if you can see, here there are cloths. So these cloths are generally in 1 meter pack. Same way here, this basmati rice is having 1 kg of rice. So this is correctly given, right? So children, accuracy will tell you the correct amount and estimation will tell you a round off. It will be like a somewhat equal to the correct value, but it's not the correct value. Okay? Yes. So students, in this lesson we have discussed about the problem, then what is temperature, and there are 2 different types of temperature which we are carrying. One is the Kelvin and another one is degree Celsius. After this we are going to see about the area and its measurements. So children, for the next video just be prepared. Until then, bye bye.